Hey everyone, and welcome to the Baked Alaskan. How's everybody today? Good, I hope. I'm well, thanks. I was up all night, but I feel okay right now. I'm warming up the vape to get some CBDs in me, to get the kind of chair grungies out, if you know what I mean. Like, I slept in a chair all night. If I slept in the chair. So I get really achy and stuff when I wake up and get moving around. So to try to head that off, CBDs. And I'm actually going to smoke on my CBD mix, which I made a video to talk about. So keep an eye up for that, and it's coming in the next day or so. But today is MS Monday, and I'm trying to get back into it. And I thought we'd go topical because this is a personal battle that I fight, and I'm sure it goes for pretty much anybody with a chronic illness, but specifically with MS, and I don't know about others, but specifically with MS, extreme heat like we are having here where I am in London, Ontario, Canada, can affect a person with MS very, I'd say, adversarially. It causes. Let's see if I can remember my basics of MS. The demyelinization of our nerve bundles in an MS patient is affected by extreme heat. It doesn't make the condition worse. Like, your MS isn't going to be like, progress because you're in the heat. But it does make your symptoms worse, like your vision loss or your fatigue, pain, stuff like that. I'm forgetting a few things, but it just makes your symptoms worse. So if you have some bad symptoms, being in the heat, whether it's happened to you before or not, is going to affect you badly now that you have MS. So, what do? Well, this seems like a pretty simple answer, right? Stay cool. Easier said than done in a lot of cases. So I'm gonna break out my little list here, and we're gonna go through a few ideas that I had to keep yourself cool. Alright, since I know finances are an issue for many people with chronic illness like myself, I suggested a public pool. Hopefully not a heated one. Appropriate clothing, like breathable clothing and shorts and an umbrella if you have one to, block the sun out. Sunglasses, those kind of things. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Drink as much water as you can. Float on down that river because that's going to keep you cool. You're going to regulate your temperature from within, so drink ice water. Stay in the shade. If you're going for a walk, if you must, walk on the shady side of the street. If you're going for a car ride, don't go on the side that's going to be blazing hot sun if you know which direction you're driving. The next two I have are waterways and lakes and splash pads. Both also cheap options to stay cool. Anytime you get near a waterway or a lake or a creek or whatever, the temperature drops about 10 degrees because the cold air from the water. So if you can't do any of that, why don't you stay indoors? And I'm not saying you have to stay at home. Go to a mall. Walk in the mall. Go to a movie. That's the best place. In the dark, in the cool, you'll feel so good when you get out and walk into that wall of heat before you get to go home again. And remember, if you have service animals especially, keep them cool too. This is no weather for an animal to be in the not in the shade and, without water. Make sure that they are protected as well as you. When you are home, don't cook. Eat raw or cold foods. Avoid exercise because it's just not worth it at this time of year to get yourself all fatigued and sick because you're trying to stay active. And if you're going out, try to do things in the morning when it's cooler. Those are my suggestions. Let's see if my CBDs are ready yet. A wee bit. Well, I hope that helped some of you. And if you have more ideas that I missed, feel free to write them down below as a resource for others and myself. I would appreciate that greatly. Remember, just because you have to make allowances for your condition does not make you weak, does not make you feeble. It does not make you any of those things, because you're strong, you're a warrior, and you have an illness, but you're fighting the hell out of it. So be strong, people. Be well. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful day.